What's going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Box, week 10, day 2. Let's get into your workout. Today's warm-up is a 6-minute AMRAP, but it's for quality, not for reps. You're gonna go ahead and run 100 meters. So you're gonna go out and back. If you don't know where 100 meters is, that's okay. You can run for about 30 seconds, or you can take about 50 steps and then turn around and come back. Once you get back, you're gonna go ahead and do 10 Romanian deadlifts with whatever piece of equipment you have. So whether that be maybe like a bag of sand or a kettlebell, a dumbbell, barbell, it doesn't matter. You're gonna pick it up, hold on to both sides or the handle, and you're gonna come down. Keep your legs relatively straight, touch your toes, and then stand back up. You're gonna go ahead and do 10 of those, and then we're gonna do 10 on each side. 20 bent over rows, but you're gonna do 10 on each side. So that will look like this. I'll do 10 on each side. Make sure you're keeping your back nice and flat, and you wanna make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blade, your lat together to get that dumbbell or kettlebell all the way up, touching your chest. So go ahead and go through that. It's 6 minutes for quality, a 100-meter run, 10 Romanian deadlifts, and then 20 bent over rows. Yes. All right, guys, go ahead and do that warm up. Come back here and join me for the Q-Fit workout today. All right, guys, today's Q-Fit workout is gonna be 5 rounds for time. You're gonna go ahead and run 400 meters. When you get back from that 400-meter run, you're gonna have 21 kettlebell swings. They're Russian kettlebell swings, so we're going to the eye level. I'll show you that in just a second. Obviously, use a dumbbell if you have that instead. After you're done with that, though, we have 9 bent over rows. If you have a barbell, it's gonna be a double arm bent over row. If you do not have a barbell and you only have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you're gonna do 9 rows on each side. If you have a place to do pull-ups, today you're gonna be doing strict pull-ups for the 9 reps. So the workout today is 5 rounds for time of a 400-meter run, 21 kettlebell swings, and 9 strict pull-ups, with any of those row modifications being an option as well. Let's talk about your movements. For the run, you're gonna do this. All right, that was exhausting. Now after that, you're gonna have 21 kettlebell swings. Your kettlebell swings are Russian kettlebell swings, so you're just gonna come to eye level. It's gonna look like this. Make sure you keep that back nice and tight the whole time. Use your hamstrings and your hips to get that kettlebell or dumbbell up to eye level. When you're done with that, I do not have a pull-up bar outside, so what you're gonna do is have your arms extended. You're gonna hang with your arms all the way locked out and pull your chin above the bar. These are strict, so please don't kip. We want you working on strict strength. If you don't have strict pull-ups or a place to do pull-ups, you're gonna do bent over rows instead. And what that's gonna look like is just like the warm-up, we're pulling up to our chest. All right, guys, so today's outside the box workout. If you have 2 dumbbells or a barbell, you're gonna wanna go ahead and grab that. If not, we're just gonna use the one piece of equipment that we have, and it's still gonna get you a good workout. So the first thing we have is stiff leg deadlifts. Now I only have 1 dumbbell, so I'm only gonna demo this with 1 dumbbell. Now if you have 2, you're gonna obviously have 1 in each hand. If you have a barbell, you're gonna have the barbell. I'm gonna hold on to this on either side of the dumbbell head, so that way you can see what it would look like if you had 2 dumbbells. So let's go ahead and talk about the movements. The first thing we have is 9 single leg deadlifts on the left side, and then 9 single leg deadlifts on the right side. After that, we're gonna move into a stiff leg sumo deadlift. That's a lot to say. I tried saying it like 6 times before we recorded this and I couldn't say it right. So anyway, see, there we go. Dumbbell, stiff leg, sumo deadlifts. And I'll show you all of these movements in just a second. And lastly, we have 21 weighted glute bridges. So let's actually show you the movements real quick. For the single leg deadlift, you're gonna go ahead and pick up your object, and I'll stand at a little bit of an angle for you. You're gonna wanna shoot that back leg as far back as you can, keeping it relatively straight. You can, if you need to, place your toe on the ground for balance. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down with a little bit of a bend in the knee, get about down to the ground, and then you're gonna stand all the way back up. If you have handles on your dumbbell, touch your dumbbells to the ground. If your fingers are under your dumbbell like that, pro tip, do not touch the dumbbell to the ground, because you will have to smush your fingers in order to do that. So it will look like this. And you're gonna do 9 on each side. And then you're gonna have stiff leg deadlifts, so those legs come out nice and wide. You're gonna come down, touch the ground, same thing here. And then lastly, with the glute bridges, you're gonna lay on your back, put your dumbbell on your hips, and then drive your hips up. And you're gonna do 21 of those. So guys, go ahead and get into those movements and we'll see you when you're done the outside the box portion. All right guys, today's cool down is gonna be pretty simple. I just want you to go outside, turn a timer on and walk for 10 minutes. When you come back, you can do some mobility if you choose, but today I want you just to go for a nice little walk, loosen out those hips, loosen out the knees, just kind of move through the joints and see how you feel at the end. If you need mobility, feel free to jump around to any of our previous videos or any of our live sip and stretch videos from Saturdays. Guys, have an amazing day. We'll see you tomorrow.